Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos is defending his decision to keep comedian Dave Chappelle's controversial special The Closer on the streaming service. In a Friday staff memo obtained by Variety and The Verge, Sarandos pledged Netflix's commitment to the special, despite backlash about the comedian's transphobic comments. Chappelle is one of the most popular stand-up comedians today, and we have a long-standing deal with him, Sarandos wrote in Chappelle's defense. He continued, "As with our other talent, we work hard to support their creative freedom, even though this means there will always be content on Netflix some people believe is harmful, like Cuties, 365 Days, 13 Reasons Why, or My Unorthodox Life." Chappelle drew criticism for his comments in the special about the transgender community, including his defense of author J.K. Rowling, who previously conflated sex with gender and defended ideas suggesting that changing one's biological sex was a threat to her own gender identity. "They cancelled J.K. Rowling, my God," Chappelle said. "If actually she said gender was a fact, the trans community got mad as expletive. They started calling her a TERF. Team TERF. I agree, man. Gender is a fact." TERF is an acronym that stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminists and describes feminists who are transphobic. In the memo, Sarandos used Chappelle's previous special Sticks and Stones as an example, writing that it was also controversial and our most watched, stickiest, and most award-winning stand-up special to date. USA Today has reached out to Netflix for comment. Dave Chappelle says his team TERF defends J.K. Rowling in new Netflix comedy special. Sarandos also said Netflix doesn't believe that The Closer promotes hate speech. Several of you have also asked where we draw the line on hate. We don't allow titles on Netflix that are designed to incite hate or violence, and we don't believe The Closer crosses that line, he said. "I recognize, however, that distinguishing between commentary and harm is hard, especially with stand-up comedy which exists to push boundaries. Some people find the art of stand-up to be mean-spirited, but our members enjoy it, and it's an important part of our content offering." The Closer, the sixth installment in the comedian's Netflix deal, which the Chappelle's show comedian describes as his last special for a minute, includes tongue-in-cheek jokes about race, the coronavirus pandemic, and negotiating the release of DaBaby after the rapper's homophobic comments. Many on social media slammed Chappelle and the streaming platform, including writer Jacqueline Moore, who also serves as showrunner for Netflix Dear White People. How trans Harry Potter fans are grappling with J.K. Rowling's legacy after her transphobic comments. "I've been thrown against walls because I'm not a real woman," Moore, who is transgender, tweeted. "I've had beer bottles thrown at me. So, at Netflix, I'm done." Advocacy group GLAAD responded to the memo Monday. Netflix has a policy that content designed to incite hate or violence is not allowed on the platform, but we all know that anti-LGBTQ content does exactly that, GLAAD said in a statement. While Netflix is home to groundbreaking LGBTQ stories, now is the time for Netflix execs to listen to LGBTQ employees, industry leaders, and audiences and commit to living up to their own standards. Last week, the group tweeted that Chappelle's brand has become synonymous with ridiculing trans people and other marginalized communities. What's a TERF and why is Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling being called one? Contributing, Elise Briscoe, Sydney Henderson.